to NBA 2K TV and Season 7 Return of Heroes.
That's right, another chance for you to be a hero of the game, and this season is epic.
All right, so to tip things off this week, let's look at what you can expect on your journey to level 40.
Welcome to Season 7 of NBA 2K22, Return of Heroes. New court.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the playoff intensity can be felt as the starting lineups conclude. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back momentarily with the NBA playoffs. For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Take a look at the Hawks. Break the higher seed. They start this series on their home court, but they cannot be overconfident.
No, the stage is set, my friend, and really it's going to all come down to how you perform between those lines.
So how do you keep the governor on overconfidence?
You got to focus on the task, and I was always taught you respect your opponent and understand that if they play their best, it's going to be a challenge for you. Don't allow them to get that kind of confidence.
And now Washington's starting group. Marcus Morris is out there with Embiid. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Wall in at the shooting guard position. And for the Hawks, Paul George is out there with Young. Then there's Grant. Then there's Davis. And it's Horford in at the center position. Young's shot is good.
You know, fleshing out his attack a little more. Young showing more of a willingness to go in there amongst the trees.
Bounce pass from Beal. He's covered by Grant. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. Embiid. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
I love the activity from Embiid. He's just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive. I mean, he's getting rewarded for it right there.
Pass to George. Good D by Embiid.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
O'Neal passes to Beal. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Outside Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Embracing contact all the way up. And Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Beal, the pass to Embiid. Nice ball movement by Washington. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Grant, that's good.
And get your best scores, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
Here's Beal driving the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Young passes to George. Back to Young. Kept alive by Atlanta. Goes back up. Again, the Hawks score.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And the pass to O'Neal. Now here's Beal. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. On the wing, Davis. Young outside. The three from George. Beal pulls it in. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. Wall looking for an opening. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back.
He's outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Wall. They get it back. Embiid kicks to Beal.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection has been a little bit dubious.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Wow, he's coming out with a lot of energy tonight. He's looking strong.
Grant up top, covered by Wall. Young dishes to Grant. Horford the pass to George. Releases. Rebound, Washington. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Grant against O'Neal. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Grant finds Horford. Puts it up from 12. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wall against Young. Beal taking his time here. And Davis sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to Horford. And here's Young. Outside, George. Fires from deep. Washington with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Passes to Wall. Driving in, and Wall with the slam.
Wall is a tenacious warrior. He's a high-flying dunking machine, especially off the drive, thanks to his leaping ability.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. You look at Atlanta. Fresh and rested after sweeping their last series in the conference semifinals. Ray, can they continue with that momentum?
Well, Kevin, every series is different, and the time off could affect their rhythm or create rust. But the expectation is that they'll pretty swiftly pick up where they left off.
O'Neal against George. Kicks to Young. Over to Wall. Young's shot is off. The Wizards with the lead. Left side, Wall. Pass to Beal. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
The pass to Wall. He kicks it to Embiid. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, it counts.
Well, he's smart at taking what he sees. When you give Bill this look, he jumps all over.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Grant, trying to end the drought. Nobody near George. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wall dishes to Embiid. Passes it to Wall. Not going to go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Beal against George. From deep, Wall. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Now, see, Wall is so quick. He loves catching the D off guard. If you're not right up on him, he's going to score quick.
The 3 from George. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability. Oh! You got to enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive. Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Alex Len's checked in for Washington. Raul Neto comes in for John Wall. Pass to Neto. Here's Beal. This one for 3. Trae Young grabs the miss.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Grant the pass to Davis. The kick out to Young. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 5 now.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
The pass to Len. Beal against George. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Horford. Right side Davis. 13 feet away. Rebound by the Wizards.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
O'Neal kicks to Beal. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Young outside. George against Beal. Now here is George. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 3. Young for 3. Len grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Neto. Trying to get open as Len. Neto can't get it to go.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Young against Beal. Young right side. Outside for George. The Hawks again can't hit. Wizards leading by 3. Pass to O'Neal. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Davis with the ball for Atlanta. Young outside. passes it to George. It's good. This game is all even. George has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Achua comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Damian Lee in for O'Neal. Davis against Beal. Here's Achua. And Davis sends it back. They get it back. Beal can't get it to go.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Here's Neto. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lee outside. Outside, Beal. Beal can't get that one to fall. The three from George. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots. That's got to fire him up.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Atlanta Hawks. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Right back after this break. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks, Trae Young is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Zeller. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Anthony in at the 4 slot. Now, here's Achua. Covered by Anthony. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Grant. And now, here comes Young leading the break. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Wall wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wall's got 10 points in the game.
And once it was a weakness in his game, but Wall has become a decent outside shooter. He just needs to keep building his confidence.
Foul for 3. No good on that one. And Washington the other way now. Left side, Wall. Pass to Embiid. Back to Wall. Embiid inside. Working on Grant. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Embiid. Now the pass to Zeller. Hawks passing it around. Here's Young. And it comes off the front of the rim. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. He's covered by Grant. Some solid defense from Grant. Anthony, the pass to Young. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, this is one of the areas of the court where Zeller gets most of his offense, either converting inside, going to the line, or both.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls. Atlanta making some changes. Hardaway comes in for Grant, and it's George in for Trae Young. And so Zeller nails both of them.
One thing that gives these scouts confidence in Zeller's ability to expand his shooting range is the fact that he's been a solid free throw shooter ever since he's entered this league.
Wall, and he goes big with the dunk right over Cody Zeller.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. To the inside. Zeller grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 6. George with the ball. 15 points in the game. That one, no good.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. There's the drive, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, and really, when Morris gets ahead of steam behind him, look out, just a remarkable finish.
Powell, the pass to George. Powell finds Anthony. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Washington calls timeout. Paul George really making a difference here.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Bradley Beal's checked in for the Wizards. Pass to Achua. He dishes it to Beal. Six to shoot. From downtown. Rebound by the Hawks.
If he forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
George dishes to Zeller. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, this is the kind of teammate Zeller is, willing to give it up when he has guys open.
Now Beal. 6 points for him. Taken away by Anthony. Outside Hardaway. And Embiid with the block.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that. Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford is checked in for Cody Zeller. Anthony Davis comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Trae Young subbed in for Paul George. And a switcher also for Washington. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Marcus Morris. Powell kicks to Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Wizards trail by 6. O'Neal passes to Wall. Beal from long range. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
3 points.
Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's the 2nd long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Young against Wall. Grant outside. Kicks it to Powell. Back at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Outside, Wall. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Horford. Wall against Young. Pass to Powell. Down low. Here's Horford. Lays it up off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Wizards trail by 7. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Young. They get it back. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Horford. Fast break, the Hawks. Loads it up for Davis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Beal kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Embiid. Wall against Powell. Beal gets a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. Young against Wall. Back to Young. Takes it inside. The shot that time not on target.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
The drive by Beal. Can't connect from short range. Atlanta leading by 4. Davis, the pass to Young. It's Powell on the wing. Covered by Achiuwa. Davis. And the rejection by Embiid. Beal against Young. Now here's Wall. He's got 12. There's O'Neal with the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
This is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit it.
Atlanta calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
George is checked in for Atlanta.
Paul George.
Here is Davis. Outside, Horford. Grant kicks to George. Hawks passing it around. Six on the shot clock. Horford the pass to Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. Here's Beal. 15 points in the game. At the top of the key, NB to the paint. A nice shot by Wall. 14 points for Wall.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
To the inside, George. And George with the stuff.
And on offense, George has looked totally focused. He's clearly committed to having a big game tonight.
To the middle. And the dunk by O'Neal. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
George with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Embiid against George. Good D by Embiid. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Wizards. Raul Neto comes in for John Wall. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Very concerted effort on Horford's part to bring his way inside and draw contact. He needs to do more of that. Play inside, get tough.
So Horford gets 2. Washington trailing. Neto, the pass to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Neto surveying the floor. In the corner, O'Neal with it. No good on the triple. And has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for that. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
The length and quickness of George is so difficult to guard against. That really compromises the defense, forcing them to foul.
He hits the second from the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Here's Beal. Plays it up and banks it in. Beal's got 17 now.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
The Hawks have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Outside, Horford. The pass to George. Cans the shot with nobody near him. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Beal, the pass to Embiid. Back to Beal. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the three-pointer. Beal's got 20 points.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
George against O'Neal. The shot by George, no good. Washington shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Beal. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Horford. The Hawks leading. And it's Davis at the elbow. Outside, George. Pass to Horford. Beal with the steal. Inside. Here's Neto. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Embiid. No good on the last second attempt there.
What you love about AD defensively, the instincts, the ability to move his feet, and the timing of the shot contest.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Atlanta. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Carmelo, you got some real numbers off the...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at the Hawks, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
They made a lot of trips to the free throw line. That speaks for how aggressive they've been, attacking at every opportunity. They're not playing with the finesse game that the other team's playing with.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Wizards.
Well, they've been out of control. Too many turnovers. Clearly, they don't value their possessions. They need to refocus. Don't worry about making the highlight reel. Make the effective play.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Proving once again why he's considered a clutch talent in this league, rising to the occasion.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Wall. O'Neal is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Powell dishes to Horford. Young taking his time here. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Young's got the first basket of the second half here for the Hawks. Wizards trail by 3. Outside, Beal for the tie. Buries it from three-point range. Beal's got 23.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
To the paint. Here's Davis. Rebound by the Wizards. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Powell against Beal. He's covered by Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wall, and he drops it in from the low post. 16 points for Wall.
And you got to push Wall out of the paint. I mean, he's got the explosiveness to wreak havoc in it.
Here's Young. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Grant against O'Neal. Pass to Wall. Going inside. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Powell against Beal. Powell, the pass to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
With a huge frame and outstanding wingspan, there's no surprise to see Horford throw it down.
Powell against Beal. Dives to the hoop. Great D that time from Powell. And so Powell will bring it up for Atlanta. Grant with the ball. Now Beal defending and finished off by Davis.
Oh, the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down.
Beal, the pass to O'Neal. And he slams that one down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Beal against Powell. And there's the pass to Embiid. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. O'Neal against Young. Grant surveying the D. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets to the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
Beal against Horford. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Ball against Young. Into the lane. Washington with the rebound. Beal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Embiid. He kicks to O'Neal. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Atlanta calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
George is checked in for Norman Powell. Davis finds George. Grant against Beal. Passes it to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the inside. George against O'Neal. And it's George missing. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Beal. Lets it go from deep. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Young outside. Shoots over Beal. Atlanta again missing. Wizards have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in. Beal's got 27 points.
Love the touch on that floater right there. Beal has this shot down to a science.
Young passes to Davis. Now here's Grant. Shoots over Beal. Atlanta again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ball against George. With the fadeaway. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. No good from Grant. O'Neal against Davis. There's the pass to Embiid. And Wall kicks to O'Neal. For 3. That shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
George. They get the rebound. And Grant slams it home.
Yeah, and the son of an NBA player, right? Grant understands you have to give full effort. Complete the offensive possession.
Washington calls timeout.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
For the Wizards, Achua comes in for O'Neal, and it's Damian Lee in for John Wall. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 1-point game. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Lee. Fires the 3. Beal with the bucket. Beal's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Wizards.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Paul George. Beal against George. Passes it to Embiid. And again, Washington with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's George in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you, the option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
Lee outside. Embiid dishes to Beal. Rebounded by the Hawks. To the middle. Here's Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And it's now only a 1-point Washington lead. Washington's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Beal against George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
I like how Bill draws these type of fouls. Excellent at working the D and forcing that hand.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Anthony's checked in for Davis. Hardaway comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Norman Powell subbed in for Trae Young. Powell, the pass to Hardaway. Horford with it. Now guarded by Len. Here's Anthony. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Anthony's got 5 now.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
This game has come to life. They're out there battling out. We didn't see this in the first half.
Back to Achua. 6 to shoot. Trying to get open is Len. The shot's good from Achua. The Hawks trail by 3. Horford the pass to George. Now Anthony. And here is Powell for the tie. That shot is off.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Beal against Hardaway. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. Washington making some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Bradley Beal. And John Wall subbed in for Damian Lee. 1:57 left to play here in the third. Unloads from 13. And that one comes up a bit short. And it's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Anthony with the jam.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Here's Neto. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Sinks the three-pointer.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Horford the pass to Hardaway. Kicks to Anthony. Wall against Powell. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Len. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Paul George.
Oh, silky little mid-range there from George. He can really make his shot work from almost anywhere.
50 seconds left in the third quarter, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Guarded by Hardaway. Back to Achua. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
George looking over the floor. And he finishes nicely on the way. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Ball against George. Outside, Wall. Over Horford. Here's Len. can't connect. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. Why even bring it inside when you got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Paul George. Anthony Davis is out there with Grant. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Back to Beal. 4 on the shot clock. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Beal's got 35 in the game.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Davis finds Young. Left side, Grant. The pass to George. And that one drops. George has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
A guy with George's focus can shrug off the contact. He won't let the defender disrupt his rhythm.
Pass to O'Neal. All with it. No good on the shot. Good defensive work there by Young. Grant down low. Covered by Achua. Young against Len. Young passes to Davis. Over Wall. Again, the Hawks score.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for it.
Here's Beal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Beal's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Gotta respect the speed of Beal. Outstanding when he penetrates inside.
George, that's a two-pointer, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Beal, the pass to Achua. Back to Beal. Down low, the kick out to Wall. Rebound, Atlanta. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Powell, no one around him, hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And how about their post play? I mean, they're getting good offensive execution on the low block.
Embiid, he's checked in for Len. And so he hits both.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Young with no one around. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, one in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
And Wall kicks to O'Neal. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. Washington with the ball. They trail by 6.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Beal finds Wall. He gets it in there. Wall's got 20 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Nice awareness from George. He just reads the D and makes a clever pass to an open teammate.
Pass to Wall. Beal against George. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Beal. D right on him. O'Neal from long range. It's good from long range.
And they're gonna have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
Ball against Young. Left side, Grant. Got a piece of it. All with it. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
As #1 pick in the draft, Wall's always had a lot of pressure on him, and he does everything he can to live up to those expectations.
That's good from Wall. Marcus Morris is checked in for Royce O'Neal. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hawks have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the 4th. A tremendous offensive outburst. Lob pass to George. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. He's covered by Grant. To the paint. Achua. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Second free throw, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. A nice shot by George.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Beal against George. Pass to Embiid. A 3-ball. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Here's Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls. I mean, we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
Anthony Davis.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, and the fire Davis plays with, I mean, it's so special. This guy wants to win and will do whatever it takes to do it.
Davis against Embiid. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Powell, the pass to George. Kept alive. Here's Davis, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Davis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Such an effective and versatile scorer. I mean, once Davis starts to get going, he's tough to slow down.
And it's Wall in the corner. Five to shoot. Beal from long range. And they get it back. And the pass to Embiid over Young. And Davis pulls it down. The Hawks leading by 3. Grant dishes to Young. It's George on the wing. Inside, here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
When the crowd gets up, get out of the way, unless you want to be on the post.
Wizards trail by 5. Defended by Young. From deep, Wall. Atlanta with the rebound. George has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Can't quite find his three-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
Here's Beal. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Beal against Powell. Here he goes. Great D that time from Beal. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. Outside, Wall. Pass to Achua. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from George. Passes to Powell. The shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The Hawks leading by 5. George passes to Powell. Back to George. The tray. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Wall slams it home.
We've seen Bill evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
Here's Young. And the rejection by Embiid.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
I love seeing Bill come alive in moments like this. When his team needs him, he steps up to the plate.
Young against Wall. Wall with the steal. Pass to Achua. He's covered by Grant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Unloads from 13. And he overshot that one, missing.
He doesn't miss many of those. Still, that's exactly the shot they were looking for.
And there's the pass to Embiid. Pass to Achua. A dunk by Achua. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
O'Neal's checked in for the Wizards. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing safe.
And Beal kicks to O'Neal. Back to Beal. Pass to Embiid. Unloads from 9. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got assist number 8 now on the night. O'Neal against George. And no good that time. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Beal up top. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Embiid. Over George. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks trail. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Grant. And the rejection by Embiid. Now Beal. Over to the left wing. And they double up Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Wall. From outside, off the mark. Davis, that's for 2. Atlanta again, missing. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
And they have to be careful with the ball.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Embiid against Davis. Outside, Wall. Three-pointer. Rebound, Atlanta. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
Six seconds left in the game. The 3 from George. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.